Hello everyone, my name is Veritas and welcome back to Destiny. Now I have the Nightfall recorded for you in the background, but I wanted to use this video to just try to talk about some stuff going on around the channel, around Destiny, Fallout, and the like, maybe Division, things like that, and kind of go over, get a synopsis of the current, state of events and things like that. So, in terms of Destiny, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that Destiny is severely dry on content currently. We're waiting for the major light step, the DLC drop in spring, which, could be in the next 2-3 months or so. So that could be any time now. Hopefully sooner than later. But, you can't rush quality content, question mark. So in terms of Destiny videos, I've always kind of fought myself over the idea of putting out videos that I didn't really care about. Every video I put out, there's a part of it that I deem important or funny or informative. There's a reason why it goes out. I've never put out a video, and if I have, I've never wanted to put out a video that I just put out because I felt like I needed to put something up. There are some YouTubers that do things along the lines of that, like JonTron. He'll put out a video every few months, it seems, but they're always fantastic, well done, edited, humorous, enjoyable, and they're on the longer side, about 20, 30, sometimes 40 minutes. But his content is exquisite, and I very much enjoy it. I know that some Twitch streamers have people that edit videos for them. Will take highlights from their daily streams and then compress those into 5-10 minute videos, and then that's their YouTube content, which is it's good quality because it's highlight reels and it's always funny or interesting. For me, after Kat and I decided on a name for the channel, being Filler Killers, we kind of started this channel with the idea that we would be killers of filler. As silly as that sounds, we both kind of hate filler in anime, filler episode stuff that doesn't really matter, the fuff, the extra crap that isn't important, kind of like what's going on in Naruto Shippuden right now, where they're like 3 layers of filler deep. I don't even know what the fuck's happening anymore, but that's the the anime or whatever. But I've always kind of fought with myself over choosing that name, because I feel like if I ever put something out that I could construe as filler content, then someone would angrily scream in the comments section that, you're going against your name. And I've always kind of tried to keep the name of something away from pigeonholing it. Channels like Dado Does Destiny, he's encountered this problem recently, that Destiny is kind of dry right now, and when he plays other games, people comment to him saying, but your channel says you do Destiny, why are you playing X game? And it's like, because that's what his channel's called, and I feel like if I ever put a game title in my channel name, then it would screw me to only play that game, and I would upset anyone who came along after the fact. And I know people work around it, and this isn't as severe as, putting a game title in. If I was called, like, Veritas Does Battlefield 3, and I fucking hated Battlefield 3 after a month of it, it would kind of screw me over, because you can only change your URL one time, I think, unless there's some kind of extreme security or financial reason why not. But YouTube is not the most easy place to kind of change around major pieces of your channel, like the name or things like that. So I'm stuck with this name for now. It's been something that's haunted me since I started the channel back in 2012. It's been a thing that's haunted me, being like worrying about every video I put out being filler content, and even this one as I go along. I'm trying to wrap my mind around how I can twist it to not be a useless video. But I kind of need to get over that, because pretty much whatever I put out, if I think it's good enough to go out there, it's something that I would want to watch, and it wouldn't be filler. I apologize if you hear the screaming banshees of wind. It's fairly windy in the entirety of this half of the United States, and I have my window open. So, anyway, going back, when it comes down to what to put out on a daily basis, you probably noticed there have been two, I believe, major periods of inactivity on this channel. One was when my hard drive died on a computer, and I was kind of screwed for a few months. And the other time was when we were in a bit of a situation where I couldn't record videos. So those two periods of time, I think they were both about a couple, like the first one was like 2 or 3 months. The second one was about a month and a half, 2 months. Those periods of time, those major events like that, won't happen for a while. At least they shouldn't. I'm future-proofing. Hopefully soon I'm going to get a computer built. I've been using an HP laptop for the last few years, probably about 4 years now, 2.5 years. And laptops are not designed to run, 60 frames to 1080p Elgato recording, and then editing, and then the exporting and the uploads. All that stuff is too hard on the CPU. It's not built for it. And I've been noticing recently the settings and the lag and the videos being corrupted. It's not anything to do with settings or anything like that. It's my laptop is dying. So trying to avoid another hard drive failure or another, like a CPU failure. Hopefully soon I'll be getting commissioning a computer built. Gonna spare minimal expense on that, just so I can have something that I know I can basically throw, whatever I want in, and it'll churn it out in a decent amount of time with not too much hard work on the actual hardware itself. So that's something I'm hoping to get soon, which will let me get videos out better and faster. But even if I have the best editing software and computer on the planet, it doesn't help if I have nothing to make videos on. And I know the market has been saturated with YouTube commentators, and people making funny things happen with a video game in the background for the last few years now. So big that YouTube has made a gaming channel and an app. Twitter has done it. Twitch has done it. Huge sections of this, heavily saturated ecosystem of gameplay commentating and things like that. And you kind of have to have a niche or be, have to have 2 videos a day that are both the funniest fucking thing in the world to make any headway, or do something that's interesting enough that holds people's attention for a long period of time. I feel like the Skyrim Let's Play was one of my best series I've done. That was one of my favorite to do as well. And I know that you can kind of hear or feel the emotion or the happiness in someone's voice or in how they play a game. So, if someone's just playing a game because that game is popular and they're not having fun, it won't be a good video. But even if someone's playing some random-ass game that you've never heard of, like Civil War, for that fucking series I was doing a long, long time ago, when I just made 3 random Civil War videos, and those are heavily popular on the channel. I have no plans on going back to that. But it was a game that people played when they were young, and they rediscovered, and I think I was fairly entertaining and funny in those videos. I was younger, though. I hadn't matured a lot back then. But those are like popular just because I was having a good time with them and because it was a game that people were looking for, even if they didn't know they were. But like now with Destiny being dried up, I feel like if I make Destiny videos, I'm just kind of using Destiny as a backdrop to talk to you guys, which is fine. It's easy because Destiny doesn't fuck up my recording software and doesn't mess with my computer too much. And if I try editing it or moving the clips around, the files corrupt themselves. That's fun. So I have to that's why there hasn't been a lot of editing in the last few videos or the last few weeks, because when I cut the clips around and move audio and things, it melts my laptop. So I'm trying my best to work around those issues, but I end up with videos that have dead zones, and it sucks. But it hasn't gotten to the point yet where I feel like it's starting to impair. Like if someone sees this video as the first video ever, I don't feel like this is, something that's going to make them never come back. I feel like they'll, find something about me, my mannerisms, my cadence, something that'll make them want to go and see something else that might be, as I've mentioned, not broken as fuck. But moving on to the future, hopefully I'll have a computer built soon. I have to get in contact with a few people and do some research and hopefully we can have that built in the next few weeks. If my laptop will make it that far, I'm hoping it will. In terms of video games, The Division has completely lost my interest. I had planned on exclusively playing that for a good period of time, using The Division as a bridge to get to the next DLC for Destiny, so there would never be a dry spell on the channel, and I don't see that happening now because Division's lost my interest completely. I don't really feel like spending the money on it, honestly. It's money I don't want to spend on a game that I don't think I'll have fun playing. So what I think is going to end up happening is I'll probably wait until after launch to see what the actual game has in it. You know, the end game, the mid game, the trees, that kind of stuff. Because I don't much care for the Dark Zone, the PvP in that, the competitive play. I don't like it at all, and I really hope it's not going to be like Destiny, where they only support the Dead Zone and then leave the story to fuck itself. So I'm going to see how that is after launch, and we'll make a decision there. Hopefully Destiny will have content sooner than later. I'm going to continue Fallout 4 to the best of my ability. It feels like it's going to be another Skyrim, where it's a very niche number of my viewers that want to actually watch it. You know, the subscribers that actually want to see Fallout 4 played is a very small number, but I care about that number, and I want to make something that they want to watch, and I want to make I want to play Fallout 4, and I'm only missing 2 achievements in Fallout 4, so I'm going to try to get those in that playthrough, Brotherhood of Steel stuff. So that's how I'm feeling right now. Some stuff I hadn't mentioned before about how I feel about the channel, but going forward, it's not stopping anytime soon, not if I can fucking help it, but you kind of understand. You kind of get where we're coming from as Destiny Let's Players and stuff like that, streamers and things like that. If I could figure out streaming consistently, I would do it, because it's fun. But that's a whole other fucking barrel of fish, so hopefully we'll figure this shit out. You guys have any opinions on the state of Destiny or Division or anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment below. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed, I very much appreciated. And until the next video, have a great day, everyone.